Hello and good afternoon. Live here from KTHQ, we are discussing Pakistan versus South Africa, match number 30 of the Cricket World Cup. How time has flown. Now we are into the crunch game. Constance and I will be discussing what to expect from this game, who to back, who do you think is going to make an impact. So far, we know the toss has occurred, and Constance, what's the latest?
What an exciting day for the start of the week. I think this is probably one of the most anticipated games in the context of the tournament, simply because both of them are coming into this game badly needing a win.
Yes.
So I think all eyes will be on this game, and Pakistan for sure will be viewing a victory just as South Africa would. But for starters, yes, they won the toss. There was so much of talk about them having bowled first after winning the toss the last game. This time they won the toss for starters. So we hope that they put up a good score and from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a do or die situation for both teams now. It is almost a knockout stage, what technically is, because either side, if they lose, they are surely well and truly out of the competition. Pakistan stands a little bit stronger than where South Africa is, because South Africa, after losing to New Zealand, literally lost hope, and it was a fantastic knock by the New Zealanders, the men in black, who stole the game in that encounter. Now let's look at the conditions at the moment. Pakistan has taken the advantage of batting first. Wasim Akram, who was down on the pitch, says there's a bit of grass on it,
On the wicket,
so you should keep the bowlers interested, but firmly believes the winner of the toss should bat first.
Should bat first.
Exactly, and we agree. And runs on the board in a pressure game always matters.
By saying that, I hope he's not put too much of pressure on the Pakistan lineup already.
Yes.
Now that they're batting, and I hope they just be themselves and back themselves to put up a decent total. Because I think the thing is that they bought in Shine Shah Afridi, and
Yes,
I'm
they
not
have again.
sure he went for a lot of runs the last time. Whether there was a case for blooding in Hasnain, I'm not too sure, but I would have probably liked, because I was also trying to, watch comments from all the ex-Pakistani cricketers and all the experts, and they thought that Hasnain could have been given a chance. What do you think of that?
I think I was hoping Hasnain would be coming in. I was going to back him because he's the bowler who bowls 140
And an unknown
above.
quantity.
Unknown player as well, but he's played a few games here in the UAE and also in England against Afghanistan as well. He was very expensive in that encounter, so this is where they might be slightly worried, thinking Shaheen Shah Afridi, 18 years of age, puts in his effort, runs those hard yards. He could be the man today. He did well against South Africa as well previously, so it's just a matter of maybe trying that trump card, that little surprise package that they've put in Hasnain for a reason. But if you don't make him play such crunch games, what was there to lose? Because
Time will tell.
Exactly, time will
But
tell.
the decision was, if it succeeds,
Yeah.
nothing like it.
Yeah, so let us know.
Some conjecture on where Sohail will bat, now that he's blooded, in whether he'll bat lower down or whether he'll bat in place of Hafiz, slightly higher than Hafiz.
Yes,
What do you think?
I think he's going to bat slightly higher than Hafiz. Oh no, Hafiz is going to bat higher, but I'm sure Haris Sohail is going to bat higher than Sarfaraz, because Sarfaraz, even though he steps in and wants to prove himself, he's not the middle overs middle overs needing where you need boundaries. Yes, he runs between the wickets really well, but you need someone who can do some good stroke play, and Haris Sohail is the man, but he tends to be very slow, which is going to be one aspect they'll look at. So it's good that they're not chasing, because Haris Sohail, regardless if it's a 350 to chase or 220 to chase, he's going to bat the way he wants to bat.
I'd be interested to know how Fakhar Zaman approaches this game.
Yes.
A very un-Fakhar Zaman-like approach to his innings last time he played against India. So what will he be? The same cavalier approach? Imam, of course, as usual, will try to graft for his runs, but I'm interested to see how Fakhar Zaman approaches. And it's very important for them to try and not lose wickets, is it
Yes.
not? I mean, as we've seen through all the matches that have taken place, people that don't lose wickets generally go on to make a big score.
Definitely. Now, India, when they played against Afghanistan, when Rohit Sharma got out, that was the second time in the power play that they've lost a wicket. So it's all about maintaining that pressure, keeping wickets in hand. Runs will come automatically, and we saw that game against West Indies yesterday. You don't bring in your T20 mentality straight up. Once you get out, there's a lot of panic within the batting order,
Absolutely.
thinking, oh, we have 5 overs, 6 overs. Let's get overs will come. Boundaries will come if you apply and concentrate well and really focus on getting your groundwork and footwork in order, especially when it's the South African pacers, because they
Absolutely.
are lethal. both Ngidi and we've got Behlukwayo as well. They've troubled the Pakistani batsmen in previous encounters. Yes, in South Africa, in England it's a different ball game, but if the pitch is being slightly favourable, it's going to be a good contest.
And I'd like to see Babar Azam go for much more than what he has, contribute a little more than what he's done. If he plays right through the innings, I think he can be that axis around which the Pakistani batting should revolve. So I really look forward to him, probably coming off the century or probably batting right through. So if that happens, I think they're in good space.
Yes, it's going to be, one person has to anchor the innings, and Babar Azam seems to be the character that can.
He'll keep the rate up as well.
He'll keep the rate up as well, but it's all down to whether he can get his eye in and still play, because they've gotten good starts, but they've never taken it forward. As soon as they hit the 50 milestone, job done. That's not what you should be doing at all. And there's a lot of talk within the dressing room issues, whether there is a little bit of factionalism or a cult against Sarfraz Ahmad. PCB continues to deny it. International foreign players and the former players also tend to say avoid the in dressing room drama on the field.
That's the last thing they need.
Exactly.
Just before a game like this.
Mm. And it's also a very crunch game, and it is that one thing. Positive aspect is, we know, looking at the World Cup points table, Australia, India, New Zealand tend to be the dominating sides. You lost the game against them. You've lost 3 matches. So, yes, you've lost 2 consecutive and very difficult games. New Zealand that sit on the top are now going to face those challenges. So, it's not all over. Yes, you can have bad games against a very dominating side. Australia, yes, tough luck, could have won, out. India, far better unit. You didn't play that well cricket on the day. Happens.
They had a shock of their lives yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. So you move on from it, and you've had 5 days or a week's rest, because last time they played was on Sunday against India. They've got a week, and Lords tends to favour the Pakistanis a lot more than any other team.
That's a very good point to make.
Favourite
I think
ground.
some kind of thing to look forward to.
Yes.
You said that it does favour the Pakistanis.
It does.
So I think some hope to look forward to. I think
it didn't favour them in 1999 World Cup final, though, which was against Australia. But let's have a look at the head-to-head stats. We can see in ICC events there have been 6 encounters. Pakistan's got the advantage, 5-1. 2013 was in Champions Trophy where South Africa won. And ODI Cricket World Cup, we can see since 2009 there have been these 6 encounters. And in 2015, Pakistan beat them as well. South Africa have got this tagline of being chokers. Anything can happen on a given day. It's a cricket pitch. Good news, but we can't say this for sure. There's no chance of rain, but in England, there's always a chance of rain. Regardless, even the weather forecast, whatever they're saying, some drizzle appears from nowhere. But by the looks of things, the pitch looks good. Sun is out. We're going to have a good day's play.
And more importantly, something of relevance would be the fact that West Indies didn't win those crucial 2 points yesterday, which would have thrown the game further open.
Yes.
Which meant New Zealand still went on to top the group, or be where they are. Otherwise, West Indies gets into the equation.
Yes, they do.
If they had won yesterday.
Oh yes,
right?
Of course.
So that gives Pakistan and South Africa that bit of a chance to get into that last 5th and 6th position, and then probably challenge for a number 4 spot.
Well, it's all to play for at the moment. Sri Lanka will be breathing, a deep breath at the moment.
Bangladesh is there in the equation as well.
Yes, Bangladesh is also there, eyeing that spot. A lot of teams are now very hopeful. Pakistan will have to use this as a chance. Okay, let's build the momentum, because you're only 1 win away from really gathering that. And Pakistan has always tended to do that. We've always beaten South Africa in such crunch situations to initiate their comeback. It happened in the World T20, and then they went on to beat England. In the World Cup, they went on to beat England in the semi-finals, in the Champions Trophy, in fact, in England itself. So major ICC events, Pakistan has actually won them in England. You talk about the T20 way back in 2009, 2017. Now it's the World Cup. If only one game. So lots of Pakistani fans, send in your thoughts and comments.
I think we'd like to see what
they've been saying. But a lot of people saying Karachi airport calling for the players. Some people saying, Raja Meran saying Pak batting. Gulshan says best of luck. But Saab says, Aaj kaun jeetega? Who's going to win today? Now, let's put our predictions on this.
Tough to say. Pakistan has won the toss
Mm.
because the back of both teams. I think Pakistan will put it across South Africa today.
Yeah.
Although I have this flag at this,
Yeah, this end and your end
yeah,
at the
yeah,
moment.
my end, but don't put too much into it. Yeah.
Yes, it's just there for display purposes only. Disclaimer over there. In my opinion, Pakistan definitely needs above 280. Anything above 280, and if you touch 300, very good bonus. 320, you're in it. You've got the side by the jugular. So you've got to go for the kill. And the bowlers need to be disciplined. Mohammad Ahmed's been disciplined. Shaheen Afridi and Hassan Ali, when they were bowling,
Yeah. Hassan Ali's not playing.
he's not playing. But the Pakistan bowlers in general, Amir was finding the right length and
Absolutely.
bowling it. The other guys came with a homework plan. Doesn't matter. We need to bowl variations. Bowl short balls. We'll bowl 2 balls here, 2 balls there, 2 balls wide. Rohit Sharma read them really well. He knew exactly where these balls were going to come. Short ball, he loves it. And, Hassan Ali kept bowling him that. So if one bowler's kept the momentum, you need to alter it from the other end as well. Maybe playing the spinners early on, I'd say, because we saw that against Afghanistan with, was it Mujib,
Who did that?
Yeah, who did that yesterday against Rohit Sharma.
So talking of spinners, I think we've still got Imad Wasim, right?
Imad Wasim is
and
still in.
Shadab still in.
Shadab is still in.
Oh, so they've got a balance of
yes.
pace and spin both. And I think Haris Sohail also bowls a bit.
Sohail also bowls a bit. We've seen Joe Root pick up some wickets as well, so you never know. These surprise packages can always work. Aaron Finch bagged a very important wicket as well when he took the ball. So it's all to play for at the moment. Lots of
I
fans.
think the gutsier team will prevail
Yeah.
today. I think it's going to be mind. Everything is going to be mental about, in the sense that people in a good mind space are going to put it across the other.
Yep, exactly. Some people saying rain will win. Some people saying more TV.
No, there's no rain, but
No rain, but people like to comment, which is good. Rajesh Malkani has been quite active. He's been saying that more TVs will be broken today, so you never know. It's just it's a matter of passion within the fans. They want to see the side win. What funny thing is, I found a poll on Don.com, and it said, "Who do you think can Pakistan win this?" There were 3 options. There was yes, no, and the third was, I'm at the stage where I don't care anymore. So it's funny how the fans' sentiment has changed. And
you mark my word, one win here and everything will start changing.
Yeah, exactly. So
Public has got a short memory, I can tell you that.
that's for sure. Now, Haris Sohail is the man to look out for, because he's been out of the side. He's going to get his focus back on. He's got plenty of rests in him, and he's going to come in and try and do some miracles and really cement his position in the side. Pakistan needs to figure out the winning combination, playing 11, winning 11, and then they can sort of change the course in the Cricket World Cup this year.
And it's one step at a time.
One step at a time. Think of each game as a milestone to achieve, because the games, yes, against South Africa will be a little bit tough. New Zealand is not an easy opponent to beat. Bangladesh have been in fine form, and Afghanistan yesterday they showed what they're capable of. We can discuss that now. Afghanistan, India, bit of a scare.
Bit of a scare is an understatement. I think right down to the last over, it was full of scares. But they gave a fantastic account of themselves, had they not. I mean,
Yes.
just from that moment when Rohit Sharma got bowled with that beauty by Mujibur Rahman, I think it set the tone.
It did set the tone.
And the fact that a lot of things can be said once the game's gone through, but the fact that Nabi, I think, did not bowl through, and I think even Rahmat could have been
Yes.
bowled. I think 30 odd overs were bowled by the spinners, and I think they still were not. He could have still have bowled them, because I think the pacers towards the Afghani pacers went for runs towards the back end. So maybe there's a case for the spinners having bowled just a wee bit more, because he had overs in the back. I think Nabi had maybe a couple of overs or 1 or 2 overs left, which I think he didn't bowl him out completely. So had that been done, who knows? But I think the fact that they got India down to, India was looking good for at least 250, but
Yes.
to have got them down to just 232 or whatever is fantastic work. And at no point did India look like they were in control till the last over.
Yeah.
Till Nabi was in. So that tells you a story.
And what a surprise package there. Mohammad Shami turned around with that hat-trick, second Indian bowler to do so in a World Cup. So it's certainly something to be proud of.
And there's one thing, Abdul, I'd like to make the point here is that we see cricketers making predictions about the pitch. And yesterday when they read the pitch, they said it looked like a belter. And all the experts that read the pitch said it looks like a 300. Michael Clark was in there saying that it looks like a 350 wicket, 300, 350. And it turned out from the first few overs that the wicket was slow and the ball was stopping. So I mean, there's so much that the pitch can actually, it can deceive you from the looks of it. So that is something that actually stood out for me. People read it as a belter. It wasn't a belter. So I'm really intrigued by that, really.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just, the thing is World Cup pressure, isn't it? When you're in there, when one wicket goes down or a couple of boundaries get scored, things, even though they're sportsmen, even though they've been trained and come through the ranks to this spot, nerves, you're human beings in the end. You want to be there to win it. The World Cup, it's just the matter of surviving in this tournament. So we also saw that yesterday, Carlos Brathwaite playing a sensational knock, but then when the pressure bites, it was 3 dot balls. Literally, he had 2 overs to score that amount of runs, but
even when Hetmeyer and Gale were batting, it looked like they already had their game in their grasp, because I think they were well within the rate and stuff like that. But then again, I don't know.
You have to feel for them. Yeah,
wickets in a hurry, and then and Carlos Brathwaite, as you just mentioned, played the innings of his life. Looks like he would have got them over the line.
Yep, and the catch had long on. Brilliant take by, was it Latham, I think it was, who took it. A fantastic game. We've had a really good World Cup day yesterday. So a lot of UAE fans were on a day off, must have enjoyed their Saturday. Indian fans as well. And across the world, Saturday tends to be a day off for quite a number of people. So it was a good game. But match number 30 today, it's going to get games.
We had 2/3 of the way.
Yeah, first over has been bowled, 5 for no loss. Pakistan, I'm sure most of the fans have now diverted to watch that game. I think we'll be doing the same as well right now. Yes. Predictions. Constance says Pakistan. I say Pakistan with ifs and buts.
You say Pakistan.
Yes, you guys say Pakistan. A lot of also Indian fans have been also on this page and commenting saying it's time to go home. Some people are also backing Pakistan because they always want the men in green to perform, because that makes the World Cup very interesting. And we certainly hope so. It's match number 30. Lots more games to go. Look forward to. 15th of July is when we find the eventual winner. Who's it going to be? So far, it's down to the points table, and net run rate is going to play. So Pakistan needs to be wary of that as well. So time now for Constance and I to bid you goodbye and wish you a great game ahead. And thank you for watching again.
Let's hope you're all smiling tomorrow again.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.